So
is there a law that says I have to back away, sir?
There's a law that says that he has a right to keep his information.
What law is that?
Would you want someone?
Are you referring to the Fourth Amendment?
Would you want somebody to film you while all your information was on the screen?
Well, it's not about what I want.
They told us you.
Okay, again, I'm not asking or answering any questions.
And then yelled at them when they contacted.
I'm not answering any questions.
Do you have your ID, sir?
Again, what crime have I committed and what crime have I been suspected of committing in order to show you my ID?
Am I detained?
You have your driver's license with you?
Am I detained?
Yes, sir.
What's your probable cause?
So you've been following my... That's suspicious.
Is suspicious of crime, sir?
What's up, CT3 fam? Welcome back to my channel where we highlight 3 clips and I'll recap with a few educational pointers to ensure your rights are not violated on your next encounter with the cop. My name is CT3 and I have a passion for police accountability and our constitutional rights. And I'm sure you feel the same. As you can see on your screen, that's my new channel, CT3 Live. We're so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. If you can, go ahead and subscribe so you can support me on my next live audit. You don't want to miss it. Now with that said, the channels being featured today are Cali Tito, Rocky Mount High CO, and no question about it. Make sure you head over to their channels and show them some love, because without them, there's no CT3. And if you can, go ahead and gently smash that like button before the video even starts, so this video will spread and help put an end to police misconduct and educate the uneducated. So let's get right into it.
Can I do something for you, my man?
Can I have your name, please?
What's that right here? My name is Jay Ross.
Could I ask what we had going on here?
What's that?
Could I ask what we had going on?
It's police business, official police business.
Did you have a call here?
What's that?
Did you have a call here?
Yes.
Okay. Could I ask you what the call's about?
You can, but I'm not going to answer you. It's confidential.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have an identification number by chance?
612.
612.
612. Yep.
Thank you very much.
So I'm good with you. I'm good with you filming me.
I don't have to move anywhere. There's no law that says I can't be here.
There is, because I'm about to bring up a person's confidential information.
Well, you're gonna have to keep that private then.
What's that?
You're gonna have to keep that private then.
My man, I'm gonna ask you to back away from the car so I can.
Is there a law that says I have to back away, sir?
There's a law that says that he has a right to keep his information.
What law is that?
Would you want someone?
Are you referring to the Fourth Amendment?
Would you want somebody to film you while all your information was on the screen?
Well, it's not about what I want. You said that there's a law, so now I'm trying to find out what that law is.
Man. Okay. Hey, dang. Hey, I'm trying to just get his info. Could you just block? I don't want him to see his personal information. So just stand in front.
You're going to restrict me from exercising my constitutional rights?
Man, I'm about to bring up somebody's personal information, and I'm not going to show it to you.
So you're asking an officer to block the view of my camera?
The view of you being able to see my person's
You're
personal
asking your officer to block the view of my camera? Please don't touch me. Do not touch me.
You better back up.
What law says I have to back up?
He's going through someone's personal
What
information.
law? What law?
You're going to be obstructing with our investigation.
How so, ma'am? How am I obstructing when I'm not in between him and his...
Like your
How is that obstructing? Do you know what the definition of obstruct? It's not about what I want.
Look, you can record.
I can record right here.
You can record over there.
No, I can record right here.
You can record over there.
Call a supervisor. I'm not talking to you.
You want to talk?
Bring him. I'm not talking to you anymore. Don't touch me. Don't get in the way of my camera.
He's good. He can record. I'm angled.
You're good?
We're good.
Absolutely insane, man. So now we're good. So there wasn't a law that says I can't do this?
Man, you need. So what we're trying to do is
no, you just lied to me. If there is a law, please tell me what law that is.
Look,
if there is a, I'm not gonna touch. No, I'm not. No. Back it up. You said there is a law that says I can't record that. I'm requesting you to tell me what law that is.
I'm telling you, we're doing an investigation.
So you're just dancing around the question because you have nothing to back up your claim that. That it's against the law to record that. You guys have to make it private. I'm allowed to stand in public and exercise my constitutional rights.
Yeah, but right now we're doing an investigation, so that was our issue.
You also said I was obstructing. Do you know the definition of the word obstructing? It's a physical act. I'm not physically obstructing. Me standing here exercising my constitutional rights cannot be obstructing.
Like I said, when someone's looking through someone's personal records,
I'm not looking through anyone's personal records.
you're recording.
That is an
through
exaggeration,
camera. If
ma'am.
we post it, that is someone's personal information. We have sensitive computer systems.
So you have to keep that private.
Exactly.
Okay.
But you
can't violate my rights to do your job. Do you understand that? Your job is to keep it private.
But you're interfering, is what I'm
No,
saying.
no. We'll ask your supervisor since
Okay.
you're uneducated on the subject.
Okay. So
How long have you been with the police?
How long have you been a police officer?
I haven't. I'm not.
So what is the argument?
Are you an expert on the law?
Okay. So do I interfere with your job?
You are right now. Are you serious?
Is that your job?
This is
To
insane.
record?
So now it's just we're gonna belittle me and is that your job?
No,
Obviously,
I'm just pointing out a fact.
obviously, you're interrupting me from doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
You were
Well,
called over here
my
to,
partner
you
says it's
touched
fine.
me. You said that I wasn't allowed to record that. You said it was against the law.
I'm gonna ask you nicely.
It doesn't matter how nice you
You
ask somebody to
record
violate their rights.
There's a
That's
difference
a
between-
violation of my rights.
Okay.
The Fourth Amendment says you
Okay.
you guys can't violate his identity.
All right.
Am I wrong or am I right? So he said I'm good now. I haven't moved a foot. I can still see every piece of info on his screen clear as day. He says it's okay now. So it was all about control. It wasn't about law. It wasn't about right or wrong. It was, well, right or wrong according to them, but they're not the moral police. They are law enforcement. They enforce law and they keep their personal opinions on personal time. So she's over there trying to tell her supervisor, blah, blah, blah. How we doing, Sarge?
Oh man, just another day.
So could I ask you, is there a law that says I
I
can't
just
record
don't wanna
into his
see it.
window?
I just don't want
So
to see
this
his
is the thing.
information.
Is there a law that says no? There isn't a law. However,
There isn't a law, so
but-
they lied
but-
to me.
No, but if
But
there's
they
if there's confidential information up
Uh-huh.
that's only required for law enforcement, and you're not law enforcement, you cannot record that.
What law says that? You guys have to keep it private. Me standing in public exercising my rights, you can't violate my rights.
I'm not trying to violate your
No,
rights.
not you specifically. I'm just saying in general. You can't violate a citizen's rights to exercise their
Dude, you know your rights.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
Well, no, I'm not. It's not about the moral aspect. It's about they told me there's a law that I can't stand here and record that. He has to keep it private. I can respect that,
Yeah.
but you can't violate my rights to do that.
True, but you cannot record what's on that.
But what law says that? Is there a
laws.
penal code?
Yes, there's laws.
Would you mind looking it up?
I will give it to you. That's no problem.
Would you mind? You're a little
Well,
close.
I know.
We're good. I'm good with him. I don't.
So this is what Sergeant's physically trying to butt me out of the way. He's pressing his body up into me right now.
trying to put you out.
My is touching your leg. Are you serious?
Actually, it's not, because that would make me feel very uncomfortable to watch.
Oh my God. This is insanity, bro. So once I told him my was touching his leg, he was standing so close. He took a little, look how close he is. I can still see all the info though. It just makes no sense. So it's
Dude,
about,
first off,
so you're gonna punch, you're gonna punch
I'm telling
me?
you, you cannot record
Are
that
you gonna
stuff.
arrest me?
Dude, I really
You just
don't want
smacked my hand with the phone.
Dude, I'm telling
Is
you.
there
you
a
cannot
law?
record. Listen, I'm trying to respect your
Is that a
rights,
lawful
okay?
order?
Yes, you cannot record the stuff
Can you please tell me what law?
I will
Sergeant?
give it to you. I will give it to you.
I'm waiting.
Okay, I will give it to you. After we're done, I will give it to you. I have no problem doing
So you're
that.
just gonna violate? You just touched me.
I didn't violate you, man.
Oh my
Stop
goodness.
playing this victim
I'm
role.
playing with you. I'm playing a.
Victim role.
What'd you say?
Stop playing this victim role.
I'm a victim. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You guys are the ones crying about me standing here recording. You're the ones who made all this big deal. 3 officers coming up and touching me and bumping into me. Can I bump into you, Sergeant?
Well, first off,
You bumped into me. There's no debating that.
I bumped into you. I'm not going to argue with you. Let's pick it up. Let's take it away. All right?
Oh,
Let's take it away.
yeah, let's take it away now that we've been a bunch of assholes and violent. What's your name?
I just told you my name. Do you not have a good memory?
Do I not have a good
Yeah,
memory?
I told it to you earlier.
More
you can go back in
disrespect.
the, you can go back
More
in the,
disrespect.
go back in the recording.
More disrespect.
I gave it to you. Remember you
Yeah,
asked for the
you
last number
homeboy.
too?
You want to be a
You don't remember?
disrespectful punk?
You don't remember?
I got a bad memory.
Well, you're citing all these
You want to
codes
talk
and- You don't remember?
Citing all these codes. What code have I cited?
You asked me my name and my badge number.
What code have I cited? What are you even talking about?
I want to help you. Go back in your vid.
You are a child. You know that?
Go back in your
all
vid.
this for no, and I still recorded all the info on there. And I still got the info.
You're acting like you have a really good memory. I don't want to make sure.
I'm acting like what?
I told you my name, my badge number. I want you to go back. Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Look out, man. I'm moving.
Shut the f up.
So this was awesome seeing Cali Tito not allowing these cops to violate his rights, which they were obviously trying to, because the First Amendment allows us to record the police in public no matter what. Now, Turner v. Driver is a 2017 decision of the United States Court of Appeals that affirmed the First Amendment right to record the police. This case arose from a First Amendment audit in which the Batosa, aka Philip Turner, was arrested for filming a police station in Beaumont, Texas. Turner was released without being charged, but sued the officers who arrested him, alleging that they violated his First Amendment rights, which the court ruled in Turner's favor. The court also held that the government cannot prohibit people from recording the police in public. The decision is an important victory for the First Amendment right to record the police and sends a clear message to law enforcement that they cannot use their authority to silence those who are exercising their rights to the freedom of press. So yes, this includes blocking a citizen from filming a police officer's CAD screen. Trying to block Cali Tito from filming the CAD screen is a violation of his First Amendment rights, and these cops were completely in the wrong for trying to do so. Let's continue.
So we got a report. He's, this vehicle driving around, yelling at people, going the wrong way on a one-way. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, well, I didn't call you guys, so
Nope,
you should
didn't.
probably go find them, talk to them.
No, we had the person call saying, you driving around, we're doing that. So
Well,
we're just trying
obviously
to
I'm
figure out
parked,
what's going on, man.
so
All right, so where did you come from initially?
that's none of your concern.
Well, yeah, it is, because I'm here investigating the situation, man.
Okay, what
You got
crime
your
have I
ID?
committed?
Well, driving the wrong way on a one-way.
Can you show me where
potentially
I went a wrong way?
Like I said, man, we're
You
just
can go
trying
talk to
figure
the bank
things out.
manager because they have already talked about this,
Okay.
and I'm not answering any of your questions.
So then why did we get a call?
Again, not answering your questions.
Okay, why did we get a phone call about you?
Why don't you
driving
call the
wrong
person
way?
who made the call and then find out from them why you received a call?
They told us you
Okay,
drove the
again,
wrong
I'm not
way,
asking
and then
or
yelled
answering
at
any
you, and then
questions.
yelled at them when they
Again,
contacted.
I'm not answering any questions.
Do you have your ID, sir?
Again, what crime have I committed and what crime have I been suspected of committing in order to show you my ID?
Reckless driving.
Okay, can you prove that?
Right now, we just have a word.
Again,
that's what we're
that's
investigating,
a word. That is not a crime. I
It's
am
an
not giving you my
investigation.
ID until you have shown me where I've committed a crime.
Sir, can
Again,
I see your ID?
No, you may not.
All right, what's your name?
Again, I'm not answering any
You're
questions.
not going to answer any questions.
Nope.
All right, can we have a conversation then of what
No,
happened?
I told you I'm not answering any questions.
Why?
Go find the individual that made the call. You have business with them. You don't have any business with me.
No,
I do
we
not
have
consent.
business with you.
No, you
because
don't.
You're the one. They're called about you. So that means our business is also with you. We have to contact the RP. We're going to contact that individual, but we also need to talk to you as well. There's two sides to every story, right? They're giving their side of the story. What's your side
Again,
of the story?
go talk to the bank manager or the individuals within the bank or the individual that made the call. I have no business with you.
We can hang out, but we're hanging out outside your car.
Yep.
That's the deal. Is that
I'll
fair?
happily go talk to the bank managers and stuff, but you need to
Am I
stay
being
with my
detained?
car. At this time, yes.
Okay, you have 2 minutes
That's
for
not how this
detainment.
works. So, I'm off
Again,
the jam.
I understand, and I'm not trying to be a pain, but
That's
I am
fine.
not answering your questions because I do not consent to this, and I'm not the one that called you. You guys you need to go find who called you, and you need to have that issue with them.
You don't have to be happy about what's going on. I understand that. But when we're investigating a crime, you do have to identify yourself. That is one of the few things that
That's
you do
only
have to do.
if I am
You're
convicted of a crime and or suspected, then you can arrest me, in which
I'd
you'll
rather
have a
not do
lawsuit.
I'd rather not do that. One of the things that you are required to do when police are
Again,
investigating
I'm not
a
giving
crime,
you my ID because I have not been convicted of a crime.
You can't be convicted of a crime unless we know who we're talking to.
Well,
That's not how that works.
again, I have not been convicted of a crime. You guys did not physically see it. There is no injured party, and that is unconstitutional.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
Well, you're trying to get me to have a conversation with you, which isn't going to happen. You need to go have a conversation, again, with the individuals within the bank or the person who made the call.
And that's what he's doing.
Okay.
So as long as we can sit out here, we don't
That's
have
fine.
to talk.
Can I put my keys in my pocket?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And to answer your question before, I don't know if you got the answer. The suspected crime is careless driving.
Okay. Well,
I'm just,
I want to see proof.
I'm not
I want to see
looking at
proof.
arguing with you. I'm just telling you. You asked the
Show
question,
me.
I'm answering.
I get that.
I don't have a video camera in my
Okay.
car that watched you do it.
Then you
I'm
cannot
not-
be the injured
I'm not
party
trying
then.
to argue with you.
I get that.
I'm just telling you.
But you cannot be the injured party. You cannot convict me of a crime right now.
Correct. I'm
Because
not a court.
you are not the one that saw the supposed or alleged thing happen.
That'd be a witness. I'm a cop.
Exactly. And so right now you're unlawfully detaining me because you have no proof other than somebody's account of something that may or may not have happened. Therefore, you are accusing me of being guilty instead of presuming innocence. Yes, you are, because otherwise I would not be quote unquote detained right now, and I could get in my vehicle and I could travel away from this area.
This is no different than a traffic stop.
This is different than a traffic stop. Because you have unlawfully detained me with the quote unquote reasonable suspicion of committing a crime, which you do not have any witness, which I have the constitutional right per my 6th Amendment to see my witness. Where is this witness?
You have a right to confront your witness
Yes.
in a court.
Okay.
That's how that works. You good hanging out for a sec?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. If you want to hang for a second.
All right, man. So here's where we're at with everything. Checked the bank manager. Fortunately, they don't have cameras in the parking lot. They said that you and another customer got into a little argument out here over driving stuff. Each one seemed to accuse the other one of driving poorly, driving too fast, whatever it may have been. Said you did admit to at one point driving down the wrong way of a one-way street.
No, I didn't.
Well, that's what the bank manager just told me.
No. She said, I bet you she said that it looked as if I'm pulling into a parking lot. Show me
Sir,
where the
I'm
one way
telling
is.
you exactly what she just told me.
I want to see where the one way is. And where's the one way, and I want to see the video.
They don't have videos.
Okay, well then you cannot convict
Sir,
me of a
I'm
crime.
not, can you let me talk? I'm being very polite and calm.
And I'm being irritated because
Yes,
you
you
guys
are.
are preventing me. You guys are illegally detaining me right now. This is called kidnapping at the moment because you are not letting me travel from my
It's
area
not.
to continue with my life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That is a violation of my constitutional
We're
rights.
detaining you in the investigation of a possible crime, which
Okay.
we are legally
Show me the
allowed
proof.
to do. That's why it's called an investigation, sir. If you'll let me finish talking, we'll get you on your way.
No,
the
because you're
bank-
trying to identify me, and I haven't been convicted of a crime. I
Well-
have not committed a crime either.
So legally, if
No,
we
not
are
legally. This
sir,
is not a stop and ID
sir,
state. This is not
legally,
a stop and ID
if we
state.
are investigating a crime, you are legally required to identify yourself.
No, I'm not.
You are. I'm not going to push it though, okay? So I'm just going to tell you what the bank manager told me because you told me to go talk to the bank manager, right?
I
Is
told
that
you to
what-
go talk to the bank, yes.
And what did they?
And I
so-
told you to find the other individual that quote unquote made
and
this.
another officer called and spoke with her.
Okay.
Okay. So let me talk.
Continue.
Is
Go
that
ahead.
fine? The bank manager told me that you admitted to driving on the wrong way on a one-way. You two got into a little argument in the parking lot. The other person doesn't want anything done right now. So we're done.
Well, then am I free to go?
Yes.
Then have a good day.
In the United States, police officers cannot detain you without probable cause. Probable cause is a legal standard that means that the officer has a reasonable belief that you have committed a crime. Simply driving down a one-way street the wrong way is not a crime. It's a traffic violation. In order to detain you for a traffic violation, the officer would need to have probable cause to believe that you were doing so intentionally. For example, the officer would have had to seen you driving down the wrong way of the street. Now, let me give you an example when the officer does have the right to detain somebody for this situation. Now, let's say someone calls in and say the person's car matches the description of a car that was involved in a recent robbery and was seen driving the wrong way down the one-way street. Then the officer will have reasonable suspicion that the person was involved in a crime and then will have the right to detain the person. But just simply for a call driving the wrong way down the street does not give the cops authority to detain a citizen. So take notes from Rocky Mount High, learn your rights, and don't get violated. Let's continue.
Am I detained?
You have your driver's license with you?
Am I detained?
Yes, sir.
What's your probable cause?
You've been following my. That's suspicious.
It's suspicious of crime, sir. D. Caesar 511. Can I get your name and badge number? Your name and vaginal number?
Sir. Mr. Butler, right? Is it Mr. Butler?
What was your name and badge number?
334. AYALA 334.
What's your card number?
My what?
Card number? Vehicle number?
A patrol. I have to go back there and check.
Can you identify those officers?
We can provide you a business card if you like. That has everybody's name on it.
I need to see your policy, your department policy, 22.27. I'm speaking, ma'am.
I'm speaking too, buddy.
Department policy 22.27 says that you must relinquish your police identification card upon request. Can I see your police identification card, ma'am?
My police what?
Did you not get a police card when you?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Am I not speaking English?
You're not speaking clearly.
Do you know what a card is?
We're not gonna play this, sir. That's what we're doing. We're not gonna do that.
I'm asking you to identify yourself with your police card.
And I did, and we're stopping at that.
All right. Am I free to go?
No,
What's the reason for the stop?
we already told you.
So you said I'm following somebody?
Yeah, we'll leave that. We'll just wait for that.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir? I can't see very well.
Owens 517, sir.
I'm speaking to him. Can you identify yourself, sir?
I'm telling you, it's Owens 517, sir.
All right, what?
Finding the information.
He's failing to identify himself.
No, he's not.
You're failing to identify yourself.
Okay. Just like you are, sir.
I have no reason to. Where's the supervisor? Where's the supervisor? I just want to be free to go. I don't need to speak to nobody.
Okay, then you are free to go, sir.
Get the fuck off my face then. Clowns, what the hell you stop me for? What y'all stop me for? What did y'all stop me for? I'm free to go, right? Free to go, I'm free to stay. What did you stop me for? What did you stop me for? What did you stop me for?
We already let you go, sir.
All right, I do file formal complaints, just to let you know.
Okay, that's fine.
I do file formal complaints. You stopping my freedom of motion, no crimes, no infractions being committed. I do file formal complaints. Can you guys identify yourself, please? Do you have your police identification card per your policy 22.27? May I please see that, please? Thank you. You're the first person to ever do that. I really appreciate it. Nicholas Strong, thank you, sir. Kenneth Owens, thank you so much. Y'all be safe out here. Suspicion is not a crime. Just remember that, fellas.
Investigate those, sir.
But you can't stop my freedom of movement minus a crime.
No, it's an investigation. We can make a reasonable decision. That's what we want. Right?
You say that again? Reasonable?
At this point, you're free to go in or block traffic.
No, I'm on the public easement. Is this a street? Is this a street?
It is a street.
Branch Drive. I'm on a street. Is it? There's no parking restrictions. Let me talk to you for a second though, because you mentioned something about reasonable suspicion, right? Reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. That's what you need. If no crime, you can't stop my motion. Remember that.
In the case Glick v. Cunniff, the Supreme Judicial Court ruled that the First Amendment protects the rights of individuals to videotape police officers in public places. The court found that the right to record police officers is an important means of ensuring accountability and transparency in law enforcement. As a result of this ruling, police officers cannot conduct a lawful traffic stop simply because the citizen was following the officer to film them. In order to justify a traffic stop like they did here with no question about it, the officer must have probable cause that the citizen has committed a traffic violation. Merely following the officer and filming them does not constitute probable cause. No question about it was on point with everything he said and did in this situation to prevent these cops from further violating his constitutional rights. So remember, if you're ever stopped by a police officer while you're filming them, you should inform the officer of your First Amendment right to record them, and you should also ask the officer to state the reason for the stop. If the officer cannot provide a legitimate reason for the stop, you should refuse to answer any questions and request the officer to release you immediately. But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to check out their channels and show them some love. If you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the next episode. Also use the first link in the description to subscribe to my new channel, CT3 Live, so I can have your support on my next live audit. If you made it this far, thank you so much. You're the real CT3 fam. And without you, there's no CT3. Remember, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And until next time, peace. No justice, no peace. Fam, the police. 1, 2, 3.